And another huge album that just dropped is Chancellor's Bennett's Starline.
A huge album.
Huge album. Actually, no, let me rephrase. A huge album for Chance.
Yeah, a good return.
Good return. The comeback album.
Yeah, this one I didn't run through so much, so you're gonna have to take the lead.
Take the lead on it.
I mean, I knew a few songs going in. Unfortunately, I was not pleased to see singles being put on here, but I mean, I guess if it fits the vibe, it fits the vibe. But yeah, I was only able to get through the first 2 songs, but I will run it back at some point.
Off the first 2, before I start yapping away, what did you think of the first 2? First impressions.
You're all right. You can't catch lightning in the bottle twice. Yeah. And I think that he's well past his prime.
Wow.
I mean, you saw he's known for, what's it called? I'm blanking on the name.
Acid rap?
Yeah, sorry. And the other one, Coloring Book. Yeah. Those are 2 that like propelled him into the artisthood that we knew him as before. The last one fumbled. This one was like kind of a return to form, but man, it's hard to come back.
It is. Yes, and I think a mistake that he did, at least from the promotion that I saw, was he said it's going to be like, he said in his words, he's returning to 10-day and acid rap. And I feel like when he does that, it's a specific expectation that, oh shit, we get acid rap too, because that's what he said. So unless he's literally trying to make acid rap too, it's not gonna work. And I don't think it did, because it wasn't acid rap too. A completely different type of music, different sound. Like you said, it's not the same sound that we all became fans of when we first heard it chant. But that being said, I wrote down some notes so I can get this, so I don't misconstrue my words. Our first one was a good comeback album. Personally, but drum roll, please. I thought this was a decent album. I was glad that he didn't make an acid rap 2, even though he's definitely gonna be acid rap 2. Let's see. So I thought it was a decent album. I liked in the album that he acknowledged that fumbled.
Right. I remember that was like he called an F-.
Yeah, minus. Yeah, 2 diamonds, 1 platinum, and 1's an F-. I'm glad that he acknowledges it and that he's not just being like, oh, like, I remember when that album came out, everyone was hating and everyone was tweeting at him. Like, he would just respond like, suck a dick. You're a bozo, you get no bitches or whatever. Like some immature type responses for people hating your album. So I'm glad he acknowledges it. That being said, he had a track called Burial Alive he dropped as a single, and it wasn't on the album. I thought that would have been a perfect song to have on this album. But I wasn't there, because on that song he goes over the topics of like everybody hating on him and how he's coming back. But regardless, I think a lot of this, I like the direction that the album went. I like the more mature topics that he did, because he's like 30 now, so he can't be in your 30s rapping about being on acid the entire time.
Right.
I feel like that was a good move. Only thing I did not like a lot about this album, which arguably might be the most important, is like the sonics, sounds of it. There's some good songs which I'll go over, but a lot of it sounded like, respectfully, it sounded like Disney Channel songs. It sounded like it was very over dramatic.
Right.
Talking about it just sounded like a Disney Channel song, and he's rapping about some serious stuff on these goofy sounding beats. I think are goofy sounding. But some highlights I thought was the first one, Starside Intro. I thought it was a good introduction. I think that's the one with the line, the F- line.
Mm-hmm.
No More Old Men gave me a lot of it was off acid rap. It's more about like aging and stuff, and it gave me Paranoia vibes, where it's like talking about getting older. Drake Tomania was good. It was a good it changed up the vibe. This is the only song I feel like is very ignorant ass type of music.
Right.
I thought it was pretty good. I like that he put on a new artist from Chicago. I had to look him up. This fool is literally born in like 2007. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
This artist, so that just makes me feel old. But actually, go. It's cool to see Vic Mensa chance again. I thought Vic Mensa's verse was cool. Was all right. The highs, the lows, like Jacob said.
Did I say it on here? Or did I say it prior to
No, they said on this episode.
Did I? Okay.
Oh,
you're
this
right,
song
you're
is
right.
so old.
Yeah, it's like 2022, I think.
Yeah, and it's on this. But the thing is, I really like this song, and
I like it too.
I wish he went in the direction of this sound because I feel like this has the same topics, same vibe, but just a better beat. I feel like that's I personally, if I was him, that's what I would have went with, that style of music. I think this is the highlight of this album, and the fact that this is the highlight of this album, and it's like a super old song says something. Of course, Joey Badass always delivers. Space and Time and Link Me to the Future, I thought were probably the only songs I did not like. I really did not like. Oh, and Tree. Tree was another one.
It's a shame. I was actually looking at it right now. I like Smino. I think Smino has some good music, man, and I think him and Chance would work really well together. So it's a bummer to hear.
Yeah, I agree. I was super hyped for that song specifically because it was a single, and that was probably the song that I did not like the most.
Really?
Chance's vocals were really weird. Same with like Link Me to the Future and Space and Time. His vocals just sound, I don't know, he does like some effect on it for those two specifically, and it just, I don't know. Those are disappointments in my opinion. And Gun in Your Purse, Gun in Your Purse was a cool idea. I feel like Young Thug just kind of phoned it in. But I like Chance's part. So that's probably like the lowlights is track 8 to 11. And then Letters was a highlight for me. That's probably one of my favorite ones. That's another direction I thought he should have went with. Because he really goes over some interesting topics on that. I know he talks about religion, talks about how like religion's good, but also like the what's it called? These big institutions behind the religion are not, can be a little predatory. And then Speed of Light was cool. BG the Chicago Kid always delivers. And then another one I liked was Just a Drop with Jay Electronica. That's two fools just rapping about
I was gonna say Just a Drop. Interesting choice.
It's very water topic.
Like something about the weather.
Yeah.
And there's like certain group of individuals controlling it.
They're literally talking about, honestly, probably sometimes I don't know what LJ Electronics is talking about. And I feel like he could be talking about that. I'm just vibing.
Right.
He's talking about how they control the weather and all that type of stuff. But regardless, it sounds cool. It sounds good sonically. That was a highlight. And then the last song was so I say all that to say it was a cool album. I don't think it's his best. I think it's right below. I think it goes, I didn't ask the rap 10-day coloring book. This album at bottom, but then the Big Day is way
right.
So it's not like that. Yeah.
Could you see yourself coming back to this?
Oh, that's what I did say. This album to me, besides the highs and lows, Letters and the J Electronica one, I don't see much. I think that was a problem that I had that I wrote down. It's a cool album, but it has no replay value personally to me. So,
all right, let me ask you this: do you think it was to his detriment that he got off drugs? Is he's sober now?
You know, I literally thought about that. Yeah, I think so. To my knowledge, he is. Well, I mean, he has three where he talks about like smoking weed, but it's like not off, like he's not doing like acid anymore.
Yeah, like those hard drugs.
Yeah.
Started off his career doing them, made music based on that. A lot of, I think, his sound before was really fun.
Yeah,
and like it seemed like he was enjoying himself making those albums, and I think it was a testament to those drugs. We saw the same thing happen to Eminem. Literally, where it's like this dude built a career off of just being outrageous, and then he got clean, and his style kind of took a hit. His whole aura left him, and I mean, good for the person, but the sound just
out there,
it doesn't follow.
I was thinking about that. I was literally trying to find the reasons to say that it doesn't matter that if he's on or off the drugs, but to be honest, I think it does.
Yeah.
And also, if he says acid rap 2, according to him, you would think he would do acid for the album if he's making an acid rap 2, but he didn't.
That was a good point, though, having that as like the precursor to the album and building expectations around that, just to give something that's not even
Like that. Yeah. The only thing close to that is just the cover.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I didn't like the cover whatsoever. I did not like that.
It looks kind of goofy.
Yeah, that one could have
The Northern Lights. Yeah, I don't know. So I'd say it's an art. It's a deep.
Maybe it's a foot back in the door.
It's maybe exactly. I think it is. It's a foot back in the door. I'm excited, and we'll still check out his next project.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not completely out on Chance. Just we'll give him one more.
Yeah, one more, and I'm sure it'll be good. I think this is, like you said, a good foot in the door. Yeah, probably won't come back to a lot of these songs, but they're not bad. So
are we gonna run this J Electronica track?
Yeah, let's run it
because I wanna hear about it.
And get some music. I'm done yapping, and I'll have one more thing, and then
all right.